The world of witchcraft and magic fuels anyone's imagination. But what is the truth between real voodoo and what you've been taught through the media about voodoo? Voodoo is one of the oldest present-day religions that is still being practiced. Voodoo hasn't always been just movie or book ideas. It has its own meaning, history, and present-day usage. The start of voodoo is derived from the west part of Haiti. The first ritual of this religion was practiced around 1835. During this time, voodoo was prohibited from being practiced. To make the idea even more concrete, the leader of Haiti during this time had made a law banning voodoo. The slaves of Haiti mainly practiced this religion, and eventually, when the slaves were sold off, they had taken their religion with them. This is how voodoo spread so quickly throughout the world. These slaves shared their religion among themselves and also with other slaves. By then, many states in America had hundreds of slaves secretly practicing rituals at the plantations. Of course, slave owners eventually caught on and forbid the slaves from doing so. Being caught would result in beatings, torture, and sometimes death. Many Americans have this media-based opinion on what voodoo actually consists of. When you think of voodoo, you probably visualize satanic dancing or little stick pin dolls. This isn't actually true, though. The whole goal of the ritual is to try and please or ask something of the Loa. The Loa is the god of this religion. They believe the Loa controlled what happened in their lives, and whatever mood the Loa was in determined how their day went or how their lives were going to go. The Loa is represented by a doll, which is the visual media I have here, and the doll is then placed on an altar, and the believers then would try and please the Loa. What you think of the little stick pin dolls in voodoo today is based off of the Loa, that is the voodoo doll. To please the Loa was done through dancing, singing, and bringing of an animal sacrifice. The animal sacrifice was also believed to promote healing. Voodoo in present-day times mainly sets its practices from the common known religion known as Catholicism, though the points of voodoo still derive from the original roots back in Haiti. In America, the largest population to practice voodoo is set in New Orleans. Animal sacrifices are no longer common in practices today. Voodooists' goal is to be happy and to promote healing and good luck upon themselves. Common-day voodooists are not found malicious as were in older times. So is the difference between media voodoo and the actual voodoo clear now? Though they both have some relevance to each other, media has clearly taken voodoo out of context. Voodoo is about healing and to promote good luck and happiness. Voodoo is both good and bad. Voodoo is once again gaining population and traditions are now coming alive. Thank you.